So, very good morning from Dubai to the world for a very exciting stock market week, in my personal opinion. We have, several different topics to talk about. So first, obviously, we will dive into what the current health crisis is doing to the stock market. The futures look quite friendly to neutral. And I think that they are waiting, or the market is waiting for one or the other direction. Then we have the vaccine news from China, which we will dive into. And also more vaccine news from a British company that are producing a hell lot of vaccine, if everything went well, in September already. Very, very interesting. And then we will dive also into the second wave. So very interesting. And jobs, guys. Jobs will be very interesting as well for this week, guys. But let's go step by step. So first of all, let's have a look into the futures. As you can see, the S&P 500 0.27% up, Dow Jones a little bit up, Nasdaq neutral, Russell almost 1% up even, and then we have crude oil a little bit down. Overall, we see, obviously, let me make this bigger, obviously the concern, what is currently going on the markets, because we have record highs of cases, right? Here you can see the top states: Florida, Texas, Arizona, California is picking up as well, right? And you see that actually the states that handled it very well in the beginning, like New York, was also heavily affected by the first wave, like New York, New Jersey, Michigan, Pennsylvania, they actually went down significantly. And now we have those that are spiking up, the biggest cases ever in Florida, Texas, Arizona as well, North Carolina. So this is definitely the concern of the overall market. Otherwise, we would see higher prices right now. But on the other side, right, what is the end of the tunnel? What is the end game here? And obviously it's vaccine. And we discussed this on the weekend, that on Sunday, so yesterday, this news supposed to come out, and it came out. Chinese firm says the vaccine candidate shows promise in human tests. This was phase 2 trial, and this was, coming out of this trial, 1,120 healthy people, according to the preliminary data of the trial. So basically, good news. I mean, this is the news that we hope that will come out more and more over the next couple of weeks. And this is a promise candidate, and another promise candidate is also the Oxford vaccine. Okay, they developed already a couple of very successful vaccines, and here you can see, we talked about this in the other vlog, live stream, that they are going now to do the phase 3 human test with thousands of participants here in the UAE. So in the next couple of weeks, we definitely will see more news about that. Then we will have news like that, where one of the big British pharma giant AstraZeneca, expected to roll out a vaccine in September already. And they are working closely with one Indian company as well, and they are partnering with the Oxford University vaccine candidate. So also here, this article is actually from June 24, guys. So it's a little bit already older. It's nothing like a breaking news, but this small pieces, once more and more concrete and reaching the overall main media like CNBC and so on, this should definitely support the market. And here they are saying they are on track. We are starting to manufacture this vaccine right now, and we have to have it ready to be used by the time we have the results. So fantastic. This means actually once we have the vaccine results, right, by Oxford, then we should have also directed vaccine ready. This would be absolutely insane. I read this article that one of the biggest vaccine manufacturer in the world is in India, and they are also producing already on good luck many of millions or even billions of vaccines. This is absolutely unprecedented, never done before in such a speed, guys. And then you can see that here are the statement actually is that to begin roll out up to 2 billion doses of coronavirus vaccine in September if ongoing trials prove successfully. So very, very promising, guys, if we have in September. So this means July, August, September, and 3 months, a vaccine for 2 billion people. I think that we need to watch this very, very closely, okay? This is the beauty about us humans, guys. If we are in danger and our whole world is affected, then we all work together. Doesn't matter which nationality, doesn't matter which conflicts are there. We are working together to fight this thing. And this would be, this is giving me almost goosebumps, to see that so many people from so many nationalities working together as humans to fight this crisis. And once we fought this crisis, we show them, that such a virus cannot bring us down. We are very much ahead of ourselves, working together, sharing also ideas, gene data from China and so on. So it's really, really amazing to see that we are looking all together for a cure for this situation. So I think this is fantastic. Let's talk about economy. Now, if we are talking about economy, then we are talking about things that currently doesn't look so rosy, right? However, this week is a very special week because every Thursday we are getting jobs data or jobless claim numbers from the US. And actually, every beginning of a new month, we are seeing the unemployment rate over the whole month of the last month. So for this for this Thursday, we should have the data of whole June. And I don't know if you remember, but beginning of June, we talked about the jobless unemployment rate numbers, and it was a positive surprise that actually the jobless claims recovered, or the job rate recovered better than we expected. This was for May, and the stock market just gained on those numbers. And actually this is happening this Thursday, as you can see here in this economic calendar. We will have the initial, let me make this a little bit bigger here for you guys. So initial jobless claim numbers we will have, then we will have the 4 weeks average, we will have the manufacturing payrolls for June, non-farm payrolls, June participation rate, we will have the unemployment rate, and the unemployment rate June, which is the most important, or one of the most important indicator for the economy, how everything recovers. So this will be very, very strong data that either surprise the market or a little bit disappoint the markets. Either way, it can influence the market very, very heavily. So with this said, I think, plus we are slowly getting ready for the Q2 quarters and earnings and releases and statements. And I think this is, a start of a fantastic, great second half of the year. So I believe that, you are all set for beginning of this trading day. Thumb up of this live stream is highly appreciated. And also follow me on Wolf of Dubai Danny on Instagram, where I post also beside this channel a couple of things that are interesting. And therefore, I hope you have a very successful day on the stock market. And I see you later. Stay safe. Thank you for watching.